Yes, we're live.
I
Hi, everyone. Oh, there's nothing. Nobody is watching yet.
I think it's just starting.
Yeah, it's just starting up. So,
I just wait. What is
nobody's
that?
here. What is what? Hmm?
Wait, the mayor and for me. There, what is that?
More?
Or
Where?
maybe they're sleeping.
No, no. Now
I
it's
know it's
afternoon, but they
yeah
might be
afternoon.
working.
Yeah, it's afternoon. Yeah,
Ah,
it's
one person watching. Hello, hello.
hi.
There we are. We're still alive. And
So
because.
random.
What do you mean? What's random?
Us like
Do we go online now?
yeah. You're just thinking to do some live.
Yeah. So yeah. That's we decided to go live because maybe were worried. Hello, hello, ma'am.
Your mom.
It
Your
looks like
mom.
there's
Yeah.
only. Oh yeah, I see. There's many more of you. Wait,
That's why.
many more of you is watching, but it
Hello.
looks like only one person is watching. That's why we waited for a while. But yeah, um, we thought uh, uh, yeah, we haven't been online for quite a while because just because we were busy with other things.
Yeah.
Especially, I was really focused on painting and all that. But then something really strange happened here today,
Yeah.
as many of you probably have already seen the earthquake. And but yeah, like as you can see, we're still fine and all right. And we thought, let's go live and explain what actually happened, all that happened to us. So first, the earthquake started in Myanmar. Myanmar is it started up north from Thailand, but we are also very far up north in Thailand. We are in Chiang Mai, and so the earthquake was very strong actually here, even stronger than Bangkok probably because the center of it is in Myanmar, and Bangkok is like more than 1,000 kilometers away from it,
Yeah.
away from us.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but Bangkok also had a lot of buildings collapsing and stuff like that. So let's see the. How are you doing? We're fine. Good to see you. Thank goodness you're both okay. Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah.
So so you want to tell your story first? How you, because we're here in this Pippi Langstrom house, very fragile house. Tell tell first your story. How you uh,
I'm scared, though.
experienced it. Yeah.
I'm scared because it's very strong. Like
Yeah.
I thought I was just. Um, uh, I have a headache. I was like, oh, strange because uh, like I can see the wave, something like that, in the water. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
shush, it's earthquake, and I was shouting, honey, did you feel it? Earthquake.
Yeah.
I was really shocked. I was like, honey,
Yeah. So
shouting.
at the same time, so what happened to me was also very strange, very weird at that moment. So what I did is I made a frame. So my second frame. I made my first frame is already in the making. I made a design, and the wood carvers are busy working on it, and it's becoming really cool. It's getting so cool that I thought I'm immediately going to start another one. So I started another one. And what I do is I clay, I design it with clay, and then I bring just this clay, wet clay model to the wood carvers, and they carve it in wood. So I was doing my second frame. So I had it all on the floor, and I was climbing up a chair to make a picture from above
Yeah.
on the balcony here from the house. And just it was as I was hanging, standing on the chair on my balcony,
You can
it
act
started shaking.
here.
Huh?
You can act on the couch.
Yeah, I can
Like.
act, but then I have to like this. I was standing. Yeah, I don't even see that I'm on a chair. But yeah, you get the point. I was on a chair, and
Yeah.
I was like, and then like the most dangerous thing I was doing on a balcony on a
Whoa.
chair, making
Scary.
pictures. Yeah, and then suddenly I felt shaking, and it started a little bit slow, like because we were in Taiwan a month ago, and there were also earthquakes all the time, but very minor, very small,
Yeah.
very little. And then I was like, it started a little bit like that, but then very quickly it became heavier and heavier, and I was like standing on the chair like this, and I
Yeah.
heard the whole house like,
Yeah, it was
and I
really
saw the house actually moving like this.
scary.
I was like, oh shit. And then I was hearing Jenny shouting
Shouting.
like, "Honey, honey!" And then at that point also, stuff started to fall off. I hear like ting toing ting ting like this, like something like this, sounds like this,
Yeah.
everywhere, tick, tick,
Yeah.
everywhere you hear stuff
Yeah.
falling down. I was like, oh shit, this is serious. Then I realized, oh shit, this is serious. But I didn't I didn't had a good picture yet. So I was like, oh shit, I should go back on the chair and make a good picture. Because if I thought the balcony where I was standing on is gonna fall off the house
Would
into the river. It really felt like that was
scary.
about to happen.
You did that?
Hmm?
You did that? You go back?
Yeah, I thought, oh, let's climb on the chair, make like one picture. Because if like if the balcony falls down, also the
Scary.
frame that I'm making, the model is from clay, will also just fall into the river, and then I lose the design. So I thought like, then at least I have the design.
Okay.
See your mad face now.
Okay, because when I saw you, I was like, "Honey, did you hear me? Did you feel the earthquake?" It was like, "Yes, yes, yes, very strong." Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And he picked up the laptop.
I picked the laptop, yeah, because my laptop was in the way. So my
I
laptop
was
was
like, "Oh,
on a little table. So
yeah,
I was like, but I was like very easy because I could just grab the laptop and gone. So I didn't
yeah."
go in, get my passport or whatever. I didn't go
Me
in the
also,
house for that.
I just
So
go
I could just
down
grab
and
my
shower.
laptop and I just made the good picture. So I was like, oh, that's good because then I at least have that for if the house collapses. And then we walked with my laptop and my phone, and we walked to the entry. So we wanted to
Entrance,
be
yeah,
entrance. We wanted to be away of this house because it's like,
yeah,
oh shit, we don't want to. If the house crashes, we don't want to be in
yeah.
the
It's so
house.
scary, like very strong, like
Mm-hmm.
oh, like this.
Yeah. It was. It felt like as if you're on a heavy storm
Yeah,
ship.
yeah, something like that. Like you can really feel it. Like
Yeah.
even you can like this.
Really feels like you're on the sea
It's like
and there's storm on the sea.
oh my god, yeah,
so
that's
we
true.
so then we run to the entrance, and then there was another like a family standing there, and they
Yeah,
were like, we were like, oh, what's going on? And they were like, oh, so it's not just us, right? That's what he
yeah.
said.
That's why also they go outside in the
Yeah.
entrance because they feel the earthquake.
Mm.
And the guys that also that bring a lot of water,
Yeah.
he was shouting like, "Oh, cha cha cha, cha cha cha," like Thai
Oh yeah, yeah.
language.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Someone was running
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
in the front of us,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
guy shouting,
Yeah.
"Cha cha."
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody
Like,
was panicking, sort of, but also sort of like, what's going on? It's
but
strange.
it's very sad
But it happened in
because
Bangkok.
yeah, in
Yeah.
Bangkok,
So
you
what
saw the
happened?
video.
No.
It's
You
really
tell.
sad. There's a 43 people stuck in the building was because the building was collapsed.
43 children, people.
People.
Oh shit.
No, it's very sad.
Yeah. And it's so strange. Yeah, it was very strange because it was you really like thinking in that moment like what's going on? How bad is this actually? You know,
Yeah.
what's going to happen now? And then what's also very weird is I couldn't really walk. It was like as if I was very drunk or as if I was on a ship, you know, because I was really walking like this, and it's
Yeah.
really mind fuck because it's like, is this really? I really can't walk, but I was
Is this
like,
your first time or not?
like this heavy. Oh yeah, definitely. I've never had it. But how about you?
I experienced in the Philippines when I was like, I think, uh, I forget, but 2016, something like that, or 2014.
Mm.
Like it's really strong, like 7.9.
Oh,
Like the bridge was really, uh,
bridge was broke.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
and the
shit.
buildings, all the buildings, and you
Oh.
can hear the ground like like something like that, like
Hmm.
very strange sound,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
pig.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Shit, yeah.
yeah.
So you watched a bit more the news. So what happened in Myanmar? Were there people? Was it very bad there? Like buildings?
Yeah, first in Myanmar
Yeah, and
and
then
Thailand,
Chiang Rai, there was also buildings collapsing or something.
in Bangkok, I think, but in Myanmar, I think the strong is in Myanmar,
Yeah.
and yeah, but in Bangkok, yeah, the building that still construct, something
Yeah.
like that. Mm.
So we were in a parking lot, and then that was also really weird because you have less reference. You're on the concrete, but still it's going all like this. And then but then I also felt like I think now it's getting less. It's getting less strong. Actually, the whole earthquake itself was very short, like few
Not
minutes,
not really
five
few
minutes.
minutes. I think I can I think something like maybe 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Cause
for me it felt shorter.
first I already feel it. Like I was like, this is very strange. I have
Yeah,
headache. Like I was just sitting. I was like, this is very strange. So
you're dizzy.
yeah, feel dizzy and so like this. And
Yeah,
I saw the water bottle.
yeah,
It was like earthquake, honey. I was really shouting because
yeah.
I'm here inside. It's like, honey, and I thought you didn't hear me. I was like, honey, did you feel the earthquake? So I go outside. I didn't bring anything. I just go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You were a bit more responsible than me, I guess. But then,
Mhm.
when we were in front of the house, then it got less, I think.
Yeah, and after that, there's
So
a aftershocks.
yeah,
Like we can still feel the like this.
that was really strange.
Yeah,
So there were a lot of aftershocks, and those felt just like in Taiwan. In Taiwan, you have it all the time.
yeah.
Taipei was all the time like little
Like
earthquakes.
now,
Maybe also now.
like now,
Yeah, now also. Yeah, yeah,
now. Oh,
yeah,
feel it.
yeah. Now it's like very little bit.
Mm.
But I think when you have like one big earthquake, then after that, you don't have to worry about another one anymore.
Yeah, if
Probably.
aftershock, but I mean, we still need to be careful
Yeah, but
because
the biggest shock is
I
already there.
think until now, but yeah, scary.
Yeah, now you still feel it. But
Yeah, yeah,
this
until now.
aftershock is also less
Yeah,
than the other ones just after the earthquake. They
yeah,
were quite
because
strong.
yeah,
So.
it's true. Because the air is like this.
Mhm.
There, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad we're fine. But I think like the even though of course it's very terrible what happened in Bangkok, but
Yeah,
like the amount of houses that collapse is still very small in comparison to what
But
to the
still,
shock. Huh?
yeah, but still
Yeah,
scary.
no, maybe I shouldn't say it like that, but I expected much more, so it was. Uh,
Until now, I can feel it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
until
Now it's
now,
still.
I'm very easy to like fit anything. It was like, oh,
Yeah,
mm.
really, really crazy. But yeah, we're okay.
That's why the area is called the Ring of Fire. Here in Thailand,
This area is that so? But it's
oh,
not.
until now, honey. Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, and for the rest, we're okay, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we're
And
okay.
there's a new, you have a new digitaler or new frame wood.
Hmm. I was talking about that.
Yeah, it's almost the first.
I was talking about that in the beginning. How can I show it? Can I put a picture in the
Here, you can
chat?
do you can do that. So,
I'm not sure if I already sent it to my computer though.
do you have a
AirDropped it.
WhatsApp here?
Yeah.
But I
So
don't think
we've
so.
been
How to,
working together on it also.
honey? Can you go down? Like,
Hmm?
I mean,
Scroll it too far. Oh, but this is already kind of further.
what is this?
Hmm?
What is this? This was
Oh,
this.
it's, share your screen.
Yeah, that's true. What's
Oh yeah,
this?
ignore, just ignore.
Where's ignore?
Okay, guys. Oh, so what's this?
You cannot.
So, guys, I'm gonna post it in Instagram soon. No, no, just this way. I'm gonna post this in Instagram soon.
Yeah,
Then you
it's
have a
really
better
beautiful.
picture because I don't really know how to insert this in this chat. But I can tell a little bit about how that went. That's really cool. So I made my first frame from clay, and then we are. I booked this bed and breakfast where we stay in Chiang Mai, as near as I could to wood sculpturing village, and that's one of the most famous wood sculpturing areas in the whole world. And they're very, very good at wood carving here. Very talented, very skilled. And so we checked around first, and that was very interesting. And
Yeah.
then I decided to just make a model, and then see how if I could find like a good a carver. So then eventually I had my model, and then we went back to the village again, to the wood sculpture village, to find someone to make it for us.
Yeah.
But then everybody, or they couldn't speak English, or they didn't want to do it, and then they were all like, "No, I don't know," or "There's someone they pointed at, but this person just said he didn't want to do it," and it went all the time like that. And then I almost enough. Then I took off the lid of the box where I built it in. The lid fell on top of it. It was like, oh, I got like really moody. Like shit.
Yeah, I see
I
that.
could,
I see that. You almost like,
yeah,
and me,
I got enough of it. And there was someone, one woodcarver. They told us they would be there on Sunday, and we were there on a Sunday, and they weren't there. And just as we walked away, suddenly this person came towards us and was like, "Burp, burp." We're like, "Oh yeah, there he is."
yeah.
And then we met like this lady that's owning this, or she's not owning, but she's in the
Stuff.
shop, staff in the shop, this wood carving shop. And she brought us in contact with the boss of this shop, and he spoke very well English.
Yeah. It's good.
It's
Like
very.
he's the owner of that.
Oh, the connection is very bad.
Oh, just now.
Maybe because of the earthquake also. Because
Yeah,
when the
maybe.
earthquake was going on, it was very bad. Maybe there's bad connection. It can be because of the earthquake also and
Yeah,
the
because
aftershocks.
yeah,
Because there's actually quite good internet here in
yeah,
Chiang
very
Mai.
strong.
But yeah, in general it's very strong. But yeah, just this afternoon when the earthquake started, it was very very weak. But yeah, finally we met this guy, and he spoke very well English, and he told he had like 30 people working for him. They were all making wood carvings, and they had a lot
Yeah,
of experience.
yeah.
And I can show a little bit from
Very
my phone.
professional. Very good speaking English,
Yeah, really good.
and he always update you. So blurry. Wait, your camera is so blurry, huh?
Here it is. That's it.
Check out in your WhatsApp, in your uh Instagram.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Just
post it on
update
Instagram. Just go to my Instagram. My Instagram is danieldouglas.nl for everybody that doesn't know. danieldouglas.nl. Yeah, you
this.
can type it in the comments. And there I post these things. Now I'm not so active in YouTube. I, I,
This one
I
honey, right?
yes, that's it. Now I'm not so active in YouTube anymore. I can, yeah, Instagram takes a little less time. So I'm really pleased with how it's getting along. And then I was so happy that I thought I'm going to make a second one. And I'm making a second one now.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm going to even make a third or a fourth
And you
one.
almost finished your painting. I
Yeah.
think you already have 5 paintings, right?
Yeah.
5, 6, something like that.
Well, yeah, that I'm working on, but and some I almost finished, and some are in the process. But
Yeah,
yeah, I soon I'll have like
yeah.
five more paintings, maybe. So
Updated. You should update it, guys.
yes,
Because he always posts, right?
yeah,
I not really
more right
post
now.
always, but I mean update for like once a week, something like that.
That's funny. What's
Like someone
oh,
like.
someone like, oh, thank you, thanks for the like. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, so yeah, I try to update more in Instagram. I do a little bit more on Instagram now because
Yeah.
it's easier, faster. So also this frame, I'll show you guys there.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
And Jenny, how's it going with you?
What?
What's your update?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm still doing fine. Well, a lot of opportunities, something like that.
yeah. Jenny has many opportunities.
Yeah.
I I'm not sure what she's doing because I'm very
Because I'm always in the laptop, guys. I'm
yeah.
working
No,
and
I mean
studying.
I'm
So
I'm 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 a bit IT handicapped. So I know she's doing all this IT stuff, and I don't always know what she's
yeah, and
doing.
I'm
But
studying cybersecurity. So
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
busy
cybersecurity, and there's a lot of
and
opportunities in that
working.
and in other things. But also, also for us together, we're also experimenting with 3D,
Oh
and
yeah,
Jenny is
Blender.
experimenting
Yeah,
with
Blender.
Blender 3D program,
Yeah,
and will be really cool. So maybe in the future we can 3D design the frames and use some
yeah,
CNC technology to carve some frames or totem poles, stuff like that. So that's yeah, that's what's going on.
yeah.
And oh, and we went to Shanghai.
Oh, last week.
Shanghai,
Last week. It's really nice,
really
beautiful there. I
beautiful.
like there.
I'm working on a vlog, Shanghai, and I'm hoping to upload it Sunday. This is just a vlog about. So we went to Pattaya for the temple there, the wooden temple, and then there are also some really cool temples in Shanghai, specifically there. Very very interesting. So Chiang Mai is very far northern city, but it feels like a village already here. And then like 3 hours north from Chiang Mai is Shanghai, and that's close to the Thai border. Also, it's very far up north, and there are some really interesting temples, and it's a very artistic. I don't know if it's a city or a village, but it feels definitely like a village.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, I think it's a big village more, but it's very artistic because it also has a modern art museum where we also filmed a little bit,
Yeah.
and three very cool temples. So it's interesting to see how so far up north in the mountains suddenly there are such creative towns.
Really quiet. I like
Yeah,
it.
very quiet. Me too. I really
Like you
like it
can
also.
walk in late,
Hmm.
like very evening, like very dark, right?
Mm.
You can still walk because it's very safe, like very, and the people is, yeah, a lot of tourists. No.
Yeah, a lot of Western tourists. For me, it felt like going back to the 90s.
Oh yeah, that vibes.
Very 90s vibes. You hear 90s music everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And,
Yeah, sure.
and yeah, so that was very interesting. And a really cool night market. But also here in Chiang Mai, feels safe, right?
Yeah, very true. Very
Uh,
safe.
uh,
A lot of nice food. Like, today we eat very spicy
oh yeah, shit, yeah, yeah.
noodles.
They're so if you ask spicy, then you get really, really spicy here. And Jenny likes that. She always likes spicy, but this is maybe too much, isn't it? Isn't this a bit too much?
Wait, I thought my god, it's very sweet. I was like, oh, so boring. I don't like it because it's not spicy.
Ah,
So after that, I put a lot of, like, you put yours also, but a
yeah,
little,
yeah.
very
I just
little.
put this
But me,
much,
I
and it's
put a lot,
already
like,
too spicy.
taste it. Okay, fine. After that, when I mixed that, the noodles,
Yeah,
whew, so hot, so hot.
even too spicy
And
for
my
Jenny.
stomach
Can
is
you
really
imagine?
hurt.
Yeah,
So yeah, and after that we go back home,
yeah,
and that's the earthquake.
yeah. Then the earthquake started when we went home. After that, like about half an hour after that or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So very strange. Yeah, but how would you say? How does Thailand feel if you compare it to the Philippines?
It's similar, way. Only the maybe the temple, something like that. The difference here,
Mm.
but similar. Like, by the way, they always think, or they always thought that I'm Thai. So they
Yeah,
talk
it's
to me
always very funny.
Thai
They
like
start always
every
started.
time.
Then they ignore me and they look straight at her and they start
Chon
talking
chon
Thai
chon
too.
chon chon. She's like, no, I don't know.
Funny.
Chon 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 ching chon. So you know, like, no, I didn't understand.
Yeah, it's funny.
Chon chon chon.
Yeah, everybody, they all think she's Thai.
But after, if I said, no, I'm not Thai, they will expect, oh, you are from Philippines,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This strange. Like, they already know that I'm from Philippines. If I told them, no, I'm not Thai.
Mm.
Oh, you're from Philippines.
Mm. Maybe we
Yeah.
should organize something and show the when we're in the Netherlands this summer. If we get to the Netherlands, we want to go to the Netherlands. Organize some meet and greet, and then also show the new frames or something. It'll
Bum,
be
bum,
fun.
bum, 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 bum.
Maybe it'll be fun. Huh?
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah,
Yeah.
for me, if I compare Thailand to the Philippines, I feel it's a lot safer. It feels
Yeah,
safer
I
here.
think, yeah.
Yeah, I
Safe,
don't
yeah,
feel
here.
like I have to worry that anybody's gonna rob us or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything. Yeah, Thailand actually. What's interesting also is I went here 15 years ago, and then I was like, oh, this is developing. You know, this country is really developing. I really felt that. And then now, 15 years later, I was like, it looks like Thailand has surpassed the Netherlands in infrastructure, wealth, GDP. Maybe I don't know about. I didn't know about that, but like it felt like more luxury, better traffic, better. And then I just saw a video about like they compared different countries to each other, how rich they were, and then Thailand was number 23 and the Netherlands was 29. It's just like, oh yeah, yeah, it's true. Then my feeling was true about this. Actually, Thailand surpassed the Netherlands a little bit in wealth, and I think as a kid, Thailand was still a lot poorer country. So that's interesting, and I also see bright future for the Philippines. I think Asia is generally
Yeah, because Philippines also is
getting much better.
going. What's it called? Uh, Raiba.
Yeah,
There's like
that,
yeah,
and they have like good plans for the future, but Philippines is still struggling.
yeah. Of course, we
Mm.
have a lot of problems.
Mm. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. How about you guys? How
How
are
about you?
you?
Are there any questions?
Yeah.
Because we haven't been there for a while, so maybe there are some
Yeah.
questions.
How's Netherlands?
How's the Netherlands? Tell us. I'm probably gonna come back to the Netherlands in a few weeks. I will
Yeah.
be there for a few weeks.
Ooh.
Jenny's gonna go back to the Philippines then, and then we have to figure out stuff to for her to get a visum to her next visum to Sweden. It's gonna take a while. Uh,
Any thought on the 30th?
oh
Today
yeah,
his
that's
birthday. Oh, 18th. 18th, not 80. 80
yeah.
birthday. Today of the 30th. Any thought on the 30th? I cannot talk about it.
No. Uh, let's put it this way. I hear many people, even myself, also judging him when he was acting with such a strong hand. Um, and but when I was there, I thought like, oh shit, yeah, Philippines really has problems. And if you look at Singapore, for instance, Singapore is very safe. Is one of the richest countries in the world right now, one of the safest countries in the world, the best passport, number one. And it was also there was a very strict policy on crime and all that kind of things, drug use and that kind of things back then. So it worked for Singapore. But yeah, to really get into politics, it's not always a good idea to throw everything online. What your thoughts are about politics?
Yeah.
But yeah,
But there's a lot of Filipino there today celebrate
mm,
the 30th
yeah,
birthday
and supporting
in
him.
The Hague.
Yeah,
You can see a lot of people there today.
mm,
They're celebrating.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah. Any more
it's
questions?
really a lot of issue in the Philippines
Yeah,
and yeah, so a lot
Philippines is really wild.
now.
Yeah, but in many ways, it's for me. It
Yeah.
was like, um, yeah, it really changes your mind about like life, the world, and everything. You know, to be there.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people there, huh?
Mm,
And of course, also in the Philippines, like maybe in Visayas, Mindanao, a lot of people celebrate the 30th birthday.
mm.
Like yeah,
Oh yeah,
today,
yeah.
today they're
That's
singing
nice.
there. They're doing karaoke.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Like
It
in
will
the
be fun
front,
to
in
be
the
there.
front
Oh yeah.
of the ICC.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. I
That's nice.
saw. I told you right. I show you the
Yeah, the
video.
video. Oh, but I didn't know it was karaoke.
Like like they're singing in front of the hay, the hay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I think it will be a very
but
peaceful, happy protest
yeah,
in the
karaoke, of
Philippines.
course. Yeah, that's good.
Ah, yeah. Mhm. I didn't see. How's the rest of town? My mom asks. Hi, mom. Nice that you're also
Hey,
watching. So the thing is,
yeah,
we
your
we
mom is
also.
the. Excuse
Huh?
me. I mean, your mom is the first one who watched
Oh, the video
the
also.
video. I think
Oh,
I
oh
the
yeah.
third.
Hello. I
Yeah,
said
the
hello.
third.
No, but mom. Um, the thing is that we are a bit outside of town, so we don't hear any sirens. But that's the only thing that we could hear because we can only actually that's funny. Also, we can only see everything from news, just like you guys
Online.
online. So, but we didn't see anything in Chiang Mai. No, but I think there were houses collapsed in Chiang Rai and in Bangkok, but not in Chiang Mai. You didn't see. You look more into the news, I think. No
In Chiang
houses
Mai, I
collapsed.
think Chiang Mai we feel it, but I think there's no really big.
Well, I haven't heard
Yeah,
of
I don't.
anything,
Yeah,
and we can only see it from the internet, just
yeah.
like you guys. But so the only thing that we experienced was
Like this, like zombie.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like instead of like, do you know the first thing you need to do if there's an earthquake? You need to duck like
yeah.
that
Oh,
and see like does it go. If it's already like not
and
really.
grab your laptop and make another picture
But
of your
but
project.
him, guys, when I was like, honey, did you feel the earthquake? Yes, I feel it, and he hugged the laptop.
Yeah, yeah, I grabbed the laptop.
And he go out. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, when I walked down the stairs, I realized how heavy it was because I couldn't really walk, or very. It was
Yeah,
really
it's
as if I was
really
fairly
like the.
drunk.
Oh, it's not funny.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, it's very scary.
yeah, yeah, it was scary. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh my
Also interesting
god.
though. Like I never had that before. It's like really being on a ship that's going like a stormy ship. Really crazy. Uh, any more questions?
Yeah.
If there are any more questions, ask them. And if not, then thanks voor de gezondheid. Blote vogel. You have hide you there the table I heard. Under. You have hide under the table. No.
Mm.
You have to hide. Oh, you have to hide under the
Oh yeah,
table.
of course. You need to do like
Yeah,
this, like this.
but if you're in a very big concrete
Like
building,
duck. Duck.
if you're in a very big concrete building, you
But
can better not do that because you will be crashed anyway.
yeah,
You
that's
can, you can
true.
better get out as soon as you can walk out. But yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
but for me, yeah, my instinct said just get out of the house. So if the house falls down, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. The first thing is you need to get out. I mean, just try your best to get out. Like, uh, yeah, get out from the
Hmm.
house
Yeah,
or the
yeah, yeah.
trees or
So
something.
it doesn't
You need
fall
to
on you.
be in the space, like in big space,
Hmm.
something in the entrance.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
so
why
you
we went
go.
to the
Yeah.
entrance that we couldn't get crushed by anything.
When will you guys come back?
So me, I will go to the Netherlands.
Ding 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 ding.
I'll go to the Netherlands probably in 2 weeks or something like that. It's kind of depending on
What's that?
niks gevoeld in Pattaya. Didn't feel anything in Pattaya. Oh, well, lucky you.
He's in Pattaya.
I think so. I know AI. So
Thank
for
you.
me, I will go back probably in 2 weeks, but it's depending on my frames how they are getting along, and I still need to get an airplane ticket. But I thought like maybe I can make it to the birthday of Heather. So I'll see.
Oh,
That'll be
that's nice.
fun.
You should
Yeah, yeah.
try.
Yeah,
to go.
I want to try that, but I haven't looked into airplane tickets yet, and I have to check because first I wanted to stay even longer, but now it's like I already know what to make. I'm going to design these frames and then leave it here. At first I thought maybe I can bring the frames with me to the Netherlands, and uh, and then but then I thought I'm gonna have them make more, maybe two or three, or maybe four, and then they can send it by airplane mail. So then I make it in one big package, and then I don't have to carry it with me and just send it to the Netherlands. And then I'll stay in the Netherlands for a few weeks. Then I go to Sweden, and then we're gonna try to fix a visa for Jenny, and then Jenny is gonna come. When are you gonna come to Sweden?
Maybe June, something like that.
Yeah,
June, like half
that would
of
be
June,
awesome.
2 weeks, like something.
That would be awesome if she can make it in
Yeah,
June,
June or July, something like
end
that.
of May, July, June, and then when Jenny is with me, we really want to go to the Netherlands for a
Netherlands.
month, maybe
Yeah.
or something. Maybe we can do some kind of a meeting, greeting kind of thing. Huh?
Did you hear that?
Huh?
What's that? What's that?
Are you already living in Sweden? You already answered it. I answered it. You mean with that we are gonna go to Sweden? Yeah, we're officially living in Sweden still, but we're nomads. Yeah,
Yeah, we can go everywhere,
we're
guys.
nomads. Yeah, we love just to live this way
Yeah,
for
nomads.
now. Maybe in the future, if we have 40 kids, 42 kids, right? I don't think we can travel that much when we have 42 kids. So we better travel now. So if we have to
Yeah.
settle somewhere, and Sweden, I'm not bound to Sweden. Also, I'm open to many countries. I love many countries, and where we eventually end up, we'll see.
42.
42 kids, yeah. So yeah, so we really love to enjoy this way because we can, I can paint everywhere. Basically, Jenny can work everywhere, and then we go to Sweden, and in Sweden we can also work on sculptures and we can mess
Oh,
around
I
in the
miss
house.
doing ceramics.
Yeah, me's also doing that together. That was a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
yeah, I look forward going there. All right, maybe some last questions.
Yeah, it's
Do it
pretty.
quick,
It's almost 50.
maybe.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's
notice, guys?
nice shirt.
Nice
She
shirt,
likes it.
ah.
She likes it. Likes the shirt. We bought some nice fancy clothes. Here, very nice and cheap clothes here to buy.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Mm,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Do you have
Yeah,
anything to say?
so yeah. As for last question,
Thanks.
I think that's the best.
Okay. Love you guys.
K-pop, I think this is hard. Bye bye,
Bye
guys. See you
bye.
next time.